Hello, friends. It's time for my discomfort, and the encouragement for this week is that we need to pay closer attention to the Word of God that we have already heard. So the book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 1, tells us that we need to pay much closer attention to the words of God that we have already heard so that we don't drift from them. So in essence, we just got to pay attention to what we're hearing, what we're reading, so that we can apply it to our lives. Because if we don't apply it to our lives, it's easier for us not to, it's easier for us to drift away from it. For instance, if I don't apply going to church to my life, the first time that I miss, it might be difficult, but it becomes easier and easier to drift away from going to church. Okay, we've heard things like every liar has a place in the lake of fire. It's easier to, or it's better to give than to receive. We've heard some things in the Word of God, and yet we begin to make those things common, like Christ is soon to return, where we want to apply what we hear, what we read to our lives so that we're living our lives according to the Word of God and how God would want us to live our lives. So I know we're always talking about, I need a word from God. I need a word from God. We need to pay closer attention to what we have already heard so that we don't drift away from it. Pay attention. God bless.